Draft time, guys. We're here today with Salliann Beams, General Manager of High Performance, and I'm joined by our Hurricanes assistant coaches, Clive Rose and Graeme Beghin. We have got pick one.
Hobart Hurricanes.
Yes!
It's a bit of an unknown to see who we're going to get, but we want just the best player available. Whoever it is, whether it's a batter, bowler, we know that they'll fit into our group and win games of cricket for us. That's what the player we're looking for.
We've nailed our pre-drop signing in Wbbl.
Yeah, I think Lizzie's done quite well moving to Tassie. It's probably gone in her favour a little bit. Can you give us some insight into why we went down that road?
We know Lizzie's a world-class player. She's got the ability to set the standard of our batting innings from the top, and she's fitted in really well with our group.
Brilliant. So what are the gaps do we think that we need to fill for this year? Because we did have a little spell in the finals a few years ago and we want to get back there. Obviously we want to bring some trophies home too. So what gaps are we looking for?
The key for us is to complement our local players and find international players that will offer a skill set both on and off the field. So no question we're looking for someone in the top order.
Hopefully with pick 1 and 9 we'll get pretty close to that. Obviously the changes in the draft with a pre-draft and a retention, it has shortened the pool a little bit. So we've got to look at those characteristics. So anything in particular from you, Clive, from a world-class characteristic that's going to stand out for you and the type of player that we want to get here?
Yeah, someone that's a match winner, and we've got some really exciting local players and young players as well on our list, and someone that can actually help us and teach us, some of those younger players on field, to win games of cricket and win moments in the game. And hopefully that will be a little bit of a snowball for the next few years if they can be a part of our group and win some games of cricket. That'll help some of those younger players come through and learn how to win, and hopefully they can take on that mantle in the next few years as well.
Would you compromise a world-class player to get full availability, or do you think that if they're 1 to 6 games that trumps it?
That's a tough question. Thanks.
I love putting you under the spot. Yeah. It's your first Big Bash competition. You feel part of the furniture as well, but we've brought you in from that batting point of view. I'm really keen to understand your thoughts in and around that.
Yeah, I mean, I've been a huge fan of this competition, and I believe that this team has got some untapped potential and have potentially played below what their expectations might be. Been in contention in and around that finals part for the last few years. I think if we can go one better, anything can happen. We can't go past some of the quality in our local list. Again, we mentioned Wbbl being signed on, but Heather, Graham, Villani and Carey, so they'll be entertaining, and I think they've got a little bit more to give for our team and our fans, so we'll enjoy their contribution, and I'm sure I'll be as entertained as the fans once they get stuck into the competition.
I'm on board. You've got me believing this. It sounds great. We're so close. Clive, you've been around for quite a while now, still young, but you've seen a number of campaigns. Is there anything that stands out from the previous seasons that you think that we've been working on over the winter and we're going to look to target?
Yeah, I think the group is looking for a brand of cricket that suits them and that they believe is going to win games of cricket consistently, and we've done a little bit of soul searching around that this season. GB's driven a lot of that, which is awesome, and the girls seem like they've started to work out how T20 cricket looks for them individually.
Great, and who are the key players that have been involved in kind of leading that process with the coaches? Because it is a big year for us. We want to making sure that we're in finals and we're up there about. And I know that you've been doing work behind the scenes. It's not just about the 6-week comp. So who's been involved in that process leading up to, I guess, the draft and then the competition?
I think it's been a great team effort led by Elise and Jude, and then everyone's had a bit of a say, which is awesome.
think to add to that is it's been collaborative. There's been input from the organisation, from fan engagement. What do the Hurricanes stand for? What does it mean to play here in Tassie and represent the Hurricanes and their fans? So our group want to inspire the next generation of cricketer to come through, and they also want to do right by the players the past players that have represented this team. So it's all part of a chain, I guess, and we know that our job is to take this team forward and set it up for the future too.